This is for those people who are hesitant to pursue what they want to do because of cultural norms or society. If you're not one of them, you can just scroll past my video because this is for those people, because I used to be one of them, okay? So often, I thought I was less than, not because anybody made me feel that way, but because it was those paradigms or those thoughts that you grow up with that are molded into your brain. Um, Primarily because I switched my career. I went from engineering. Yeah, I don't know why I chose. I do know why I chose that. That's why I'm making this video. But I did that because it fit that mold of what's a respectable profession: doctor, lawyer, engineer, predominantly in our South Asian culture. Plus, I'm sure it's predominant in other cultures as well. So I did that. I made the switch to interior design and then to wedding and event stylist and floral stylist. Now, I was not confident initially. I would undercharge. I would be not bold about my choices. I wasn't, you know, um, that lack of confidence really shows through when you don't believe in yourself and you don't think that you're doing something, providing a service that's respected. If that's in your head, it's gonna show. So, and it's also gonna show when you do, because your clientele is gonna feed off of that energy. So it's so important that you hold that space for respect of what you're doing. If you're providing a service for somebody, you're good at it and you believe in it and you love it, that's all you need. You don't need anybody to tell you that this is proper or this is a respectable profession. No. You're providing a service that you're good at and that's needed. Those are your requirements. So I think I might be going off on a tangent. My point is, I got a point. I might be circling around the point, but I have a point. My point is that never feel like you're less than because of the way you grew up thinking or what was put into your mind or what other people are doing. All of my friends, not all, most of them, joined the medical or engineering or IT type professions and never made me feel less than. They would pump me up, actually, like, oh wow, that's so cool, you're doing that, you're following your passion, blah blah blah. It was just me who always felt like I was. And then once I changed that paradigm and once I broke out of that thought, oh my god, my life changed, my story changed, the people around me changed, my clientele changed. um, it's just it's like magic. When you feel good about what you're doing, when you feel confident about what you're doing, then I swear to you, it's the energy that you have. It's the energy you give off, and you have the right clients coming to you that are willing to pay for your services and they're willing to work with you because they see your enthusiasm, they see your confidence, they see that you love what you do. It's just, I can't explain it. It really is like magic. It's Some would say it's common sense, but it's not really, because a lot of people, I know I was one of them out there, do not possess that, the initial confidence when you start your own business. Um, and don't worry about the competition out there. That doesn't even matter. I swear there are people out there that are doing amazing things. I always say creativity over competition. Forget about the competition. You focus on what you're good at, focus on what you're creative at, create, enjoy it, and learn from other people. There are decorators and designers out there that I just, like, my jaw drops. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. They do amazing work. They are absolutely just wonderful people, and I'm inspired by them, and I learn so much from them, and that's the attitude I've taken. I had the opportunity last year to speak one-on-one with the legendary Bob Proctor. I don't know if you guys know him, but if you don't, look him up. He's amazing. He's 80-some years young, and he is a phenomenal human being. So I asked him this question about not feeling like you are good enough or feeling less than um, a set a set group of professions that have been idolized when you were growing up. He gave me this very beautiful affirmation and told me to write it down every day, and it makes so much sense. And I've been writing it down every day since. And I'm going to share that with you. It's, I am so happy and grateful now that I am consciously aware of the truth with respect to earning money. I now know that money is reward. I now know that money is reward for services rendered. Anyone who becomes really good at providing a service that people need will be richly rewarded. That sentence is like gold. So anyone who becomes, you got to be good at what you do. Come on, that's like basic. You have to be good. You take classes. If you love something and you don't really know how to do it, take some classes. When I started this wedding design, I got certified by Institute of Wedding Designers. And it took me a year to get it, but it was worth it because I learned the tricks. I learned how to do certain things like draping and putting fabrics together, putting florals together. I learned so much. So become good at it, and you can always get better. There is always room for improvement. I am still learning so many things. So be good at what you do and know that there is a need for it. Make sure there is a need for what you do. So those are the two key requirements, and have a good attitude throughout the process. There's just no other way to be. What's the point of having a stinky attitude? The energy is going to go off to your clients, and it's just not good for you internally. So keep your vibration up. Do what you enjoy. Forget about nonsense noise in the background of people saying, "Hey, that's not a respectable position." You know, I'm sure they don't talk like that, but that's just how they speak in my head. Those like annoying people. Yeah, I mean, it sounds really simple, and it's difficult when you're thinking about making the transition, but once you set your mind to it and you have this inherent passion for something, that desire means it already exists. Like, that's a whole nother topic. If you can desire something, it's already there. You just need to bring it into fruition, and you can do that with inspired action. Take classes, talk to people, start doing some gigs on the side for family and friends. I mean, it has to start somewhere. Just start. Just start. Just do it. Seriously, just do it. And once you take that step into that direction that you want to go, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel powerful. And all those little nagging thoughts that are in your mind, or people that were, talking crap before, they'll eventually fade away. But it's up to you to take that first step. And I know that you can. It's just something you have to overcome. And I think the only way to overcome it is just taking that first step. Take that first step and hang around people who are uplifting, okay? Not the complainers, not the whiners, not the people who are like, you can't do that. What are you going to do? Pick up and leave your job? No one's telling you to leave your job, but do your work properly where you are while you try to pursue your goals on the side. And when you feel like you're at a point where you can kind of do that transition, then just do it. It'll happen naturally. Before you even know it, it'll just kind of just flutter into it. You don't even know how amazing that feeling is until you actually take the first step. Good luck.